Hey everyone, welcome back to Holly with Journal with Dolly, and today I'm going to be doing my July Fauxbonichi flip through. Now I'm just going to tell you straight away that I have not completely finished my Fauxbonichi for July. I have done all the pages, so all of the pages are completely decorated and ready to go, but in terms of the writing, I've just not got around to it. I've just been finishing up some bits just now, and as you can see I've got like pen on my fingers and stuff. So yeah, I did want to get a video up and done today, because I film when my boyfriend is out and he's currently on the train coming back from being at home over the weekend, so I wanted to get this done before then. So yeah, as you can see, some of the pages are empty, but the majority are filled, so I thought that I would show you what that kind of looked like. Also, I'm going on holiday tomorrow for 2 weeks, so there will not be a video over that time. Obviously the last video that I uploaded was one about packing for holiday, so if you haven't checked that video out, go and have a look. It's pretty fun. I'll put the link down below. And basically, yeah, you're not going to get a video in that time, so I wanted to come on here and to do this video so that you had one that you could watch until I have come back and sorted everything out, and you know, I've got a flip through of my travel journal and stuff. So yeah, I wanted to come on and do this, and also like my hands are killing me because I've just been writing like a loon to try and catch up, and I just thought, do you know what, it doesn't matter, people are not interested in the writing anyway, they're interested in what the pages look like, and they're all done, so that's why I've come on to show you what I've been getting up to. So this is the 1st of July. Now, one of the things that right straight off that I'd forgotten to do was one of my opening pages. So if we go to May, I usually do this like hello May, hello, you know, whatever, you know, hello June, hello April, whatever it is. I usually do one of those, and I didn't do one of those for July, which I think I just forgot to do it, if I'm being completely honest, which is no big deal, but it's a little bit frustrating for me just because I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my journal, but I've learned to just basically get over it. It's fine. So some of these things I'm going to have to be thinking like, what did I actually do? I will be explaining some of the pages. Will went with his friend to go and see the new Spider-Man film. My friend came over and we were watching telly and stuff, so that's that day. This day I talk about on my June flip through, so if you've not seen my June flip through, go ahead and look at it. This is what it looks like. It's all pretty. And yeah, you'll see quite a lot of these little what's it called, post-it notes in and around this journal as well, in this month. So that's what this was about. This is so funny. I do not know what happened today, lol. Google Calendar had nothing on it, so can't be missing out on too much. Was at work. Probably had a meltdown. Lol. So I decorated this page, and I'm kind of annoyed because I love the way that I decorated this. This is a magazine cut out from a zine, and I used some Tim Holtz little talk stickers, but I don't know what happened. I genuinely have no idea what went on. I can't remember. It can't have been anything too great because I would have known about it. And also, yeah, I use my Google Calendar at work to put everything in, so I can look on that and then kind of work out what I've done through the Google Calendar. But if that's got nothing on it, like not even a meeting or anything from work, then I genuinely have no idea what has happened. So yeah, this one, I do not have a clue what was happening. On this day, my one of my best mates from work, she was back, so we went to I went to Millennium Square, which is this big sort of open space in Leeds, and went for our dinner there and had a catch up and stuff. And then what else happened? Let me have a look. I couldn't be bothered to cook. Basically, I just couldn't be bothered to do anything. You can probably read it in that time that I just took to have a look at that there, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered. We got pizza delivered. Yeah, that is a big theme, by the way, in July. I couldn't be bothered to do a lot of things. Work was really bumming me out. I felt really down, kind of crap over July, if I'm being completely honest. Work's way too stressful. I'm seriously looking for a new job now. Yeah, so all fun times, yay. But yeah, so this was one of the days where we take off our kids, so it's called Kick-Off, and it's the day where all of our kids go away on the programme. And this is a little post-it note. You can see where I work now, but this is where my friend left work, and she put this cute little post-it note, and she left me a couple of Posca markers on my desk, which I just thought was really cute. But she's left that work now, and I got Burger King, so this has this on the chips packet, so I just stuck that in, or fries if you want to be American. And yeah, that's what that says. So yeah, pretty cute page. And this was my day off, and I'm really happy with how I did this day off pattern. I think it looks really cute. I'm not very happy about the yellow, but like close up, but I think from far away it looks pretty nice. The white is a Uniball white gel pen that I used, and it's kind of like 3D. And I'm really liking this like to-do list, and I think I'm going to start doing more to-do lists in this journal, because this is very reminiscent of what I used to do my bullet journaling like, and I kind of miss it in a weird way, so I might start doing these again, yeah, in this journal, because I don't need a bullet journal. I've talked about this before. I don't need one anymore. I don't do enough stuff anymore, like when I was at uni, to have a bullet journal. But this sort of little list and stuff on a day off when I'm doing nothing and I'm just tidying up the house, that's actually quite beneficial. So I might start doing those again. I think it looks quite cute, and it is documenting your life. I know it's not the most interesting thing, but it's still putting it in there. This was a day where me and Will went shopping, and I got loads of new stuff for my holiday. We had Nando's, and Will got me these new washi tapes, which are all sort of cactus themed, which are really cute. And this day was a very lazy day off day, and here, if there's ever a blank space after I've written my stuff for the day, it means I'm going to put a prompt there. But I do prompts whenever I feel like it. I never ever just do prompts, you know. If I feel like doing a prompt straight away, I'll do it, but if I don't, I'm just going to leave it, and I'll write it in at another time. I will say as well, I've had a long time where I've not posted anything on Instagram as well, so this is probably the first look that people are going to get of July overall, so I hope you're enjoying it. This was just about work, and how we had a retention event at bowling to make sure that the kids on the programme turned up. I did us Thai green curry for tea, and then these Graze boxes. I don't know if you have these in other places, but Graze is basically like a snack company. They do these little like healthy snacks, and this was the dark chocolate cherry tart one, so it comes with like pecan nuts and chocolate pieces and raisins and little cherries that have been like dried, and they were on offer for 50p, and they're usually like £2 each. They're really expensive usually, so that's what this is. Yeah, I mean, I put everything into my journals, and yeah, I don't need to go into what this was, but I went to the pharmacy to get some medication, and it's the first time I've ever had this, and this one capsule cost me £10, and I just thought, do you know what, for 10 quid, I'm sticking it in the journal. I don't care how freaking gross that is. I want to put this in the journal and remember, and it's also really handy for your health as well if you do put things like this in, because if something's reoccurring or whatever, you can actually look and be like, oh, this is the last time I took that medication, or this is the last time that I had that symptom, or whatever. Like, you know, I mean, most people might not put that in there, but I think it's really handy. And yeah, like a little save our NHS thing, because, man, we need it. I do not want to be paying for my healthcare. So yeah, that's what that is, and I really don't care. Like, I've put on here too much info now. Like, I don't give a shit. Like, it's my life, and I want to put it in. It looks pretty good, so I stuck that in there. This was a bit of a boring day at work, so again, I'm going to put a prompt in here, and this is a little sort of toast post-it note, which I actually found at work, and I don't know who wrote it, I don't know where it's from, I just found it, and I thought it was really, really cute. But it says, never believe that a few caring people can't change the world, for indeed that's all who ever have. I just thought it was such a nice quote. I was like, that is so true. And it's on this little toast, so I was like, that has to get put in the journal. So it was just laid around, and I was like, I'm going to take that and stick it in. So yeah, I think that's really, really nice little sentiment. These days I had a lot of information evenings, which are the days where information evening is basically like our night to tell kids that are coming on to the programme that we've run at work sort of more information about it. So I had 3 in a row, and they are so tiring, but then we went to the pub afterwards, and Will got us McDonalds, and it was great, and yeah, it was fabulous. This was a day off that I had, but I really like how this page came out. I had this magazine cut out for a really long time, and I just think it's really nice how it's like on the page. And I also really, really like this page as well. This has got like some scrapbook paper at the side, and I got this McDonald's drink, so I cut it out of the magazine and stuck it in. This was a converted church, which is where I had to go for work, and it was really, really cool actually. This guy had literally bought this church in the middle of the city, and he's just transformed it into, he's like gutted it out, and he's like transformed it into like a youth centre. Yeah, really, really cool, so liked that. This page is all a little bit crazy because there's so much stuck in it, but again I'm going to put a prompt here. This was an in-joke, so that won't mean anything to anyone, but it does mean something to me, and I'm not going to explain it because it's kind of one of them things where you have to be there. Will got me Krispy Kreme donuts, so I stuck the greaseproof paper in and made a little tag out of it, and we got Subway, and I haven't had Subway in a really, really long time, so I thought I'd keep the receipt. This is all about Extinction Rebellion. I had this Marilyn Monroe vinyl sticker, which is pretty cool. It's her with like guns, which I don't like guns, but she looks pretty sick anyway. And this is all about Extinction Rebellion, which is a climate change protesting group. I don't know if it's international or if it's just in the UK, but they went to Bristol, Cardiff, Leeds, Glasgow, London to sort of stop about fossil fuels and other stuff like that. And basically they made like a camp on the road and stayed there for 5 days eating like vegan food and selling vegan food, and kind of just doing lots of protesting about fossil fuels and stuff, which I think is pretty cool. I'm not vegan, I freaking love steak, but like I do obviously understand the climate crisis and all that kind of thing, but I just feel there was other ways around that they could have maybe done it, because it actually just pissed a lot of people off, because people were trying to get to work, or you know, they were late and stuff like that, and I don't think that's the way around getting your point across. I think there's better ways than just pissing people off, because if you piss people off, they're not going to want to listen to your actual valid, good argument that you've got for everything that you're doing it for. Does that make sense? So I enjoyed going to watch their thing. I took the leaflet, you know, I thought it was pretty cool, but I think personally they could have done this whole 5 cities thing in a better way to engage more people, to get more people on their side of, you know, climate change and stuff. So yeah, that was my thoughts on it. And here we come to the first spread with no writing on it. I'm going to have to go through my Google Calendar again. I don't even know if I've written anything down. If I haven't, I might just leave these blank. But I love this magazine cut out. I'm really addicted to watching Good Mythical Morning at the moment with Rhett and Link. Great YouTube channel if you've never watched Good Mythical Morning. They're massive though, they've got like 15 million subscribers, so you probably have watched them, but they're really funny and they're just great to watch, so I got really obsessed with watching them again. And yeah, so I don't know what actually happened on these days. I'm gonna have to go back and have a look. I got some new pens. I got the big pack of Pentel art colour pens, which I've wanted for so long. I've got the little pack, and then I saw the big one and I was like, I need to go and buy that, so I bought those. We went to Subway again for dinner because I was on a Subway hype, and I like this page, I like how it's turned out. This was a really bad storm. It was very stormy, so I need to write about that. This was when I went to Bingo and I literally won this massive unicorn. So as you can see, these are on here. I'm just going to go back and write them. But I won this huge unicorn teddy, and it's a thing called Bongo's Bingo. You can see it on there. And basically it's bingo, but it's like you go and every single number that comes up, if there's like a song that relates to that number or something, everyone gets on the tables and dances, and then you all have to sit down quickly again and like knock the numbers off and stuff. And I literally got bingo with the 2 lines, and I won this massive unicorn. Like, I'll probably put it on my Instagram. It's absolutely huge, but it's amazing, and I was so happy to win it. I was like, yes. And like, obviously I've got pink hair, so everybody in the audience was like, oh my god, the girl with unicorn hair has won it. And I was like, woo. So yeah, that was a really fun night. I had absolutely no voice this day, probably because of this, and I was at work, so I just need to write about that. This again, I had absolutely no voice whatsoever. We had McDonald's. Will bought me a new Pusheen bag because I love Pusheen so much, this little cat, and this was the label off the bag, which was too cute to chuck away. This was a day which my nana came up, first time ever on her own, to Leeds. Obviously my granddad passed away back in March time, so she's kind of getting used to doing things on her own, and it was just so nice to spend some time with her, and just properly spend time with her. And she took me out for Italian, and it was really nice. So I need to write about that because that was a lovely day, and this is one of the ones which will make it into my bigger journal, with more ephemera and stuff like that in it. Don't know what happened on this day. Absolutely no clue, so I'm gonna have to go back and have a look. This day was the hottest day I think I've ever known the UK ever, especially in my lifetime. It got into the 30s, which is ridiculous for the UK. I mean, the top temperature we usually get in summer is about 22, so to go to 34, I think it was, is ludicrous. Like, it just does not happen. People died, like, because Australians and people like that, they do laugh at us for being quite dramatic about the weather, but we don't have aircon, we don't have buildings designed for the weather that like this, like, we don't, and we're not accustomed to it at all. We're used to loads of rain. So that's why I stuck this little Australia stamp in there, because I thought it was quite funny. But yeah, this was a very hot day, so I'm going to talk about that. And we had a massive thunderstorm on the night as well, so I'm going to talk about that. I went to Zap, which is I can't get my words out. It's a Thai restaurant, and we went after work, and this is what I got. It was really tasty. So I stuck this out from a magazine, and then this is actually from the menu. The menu was just like this big sheet, and I just like rolled it up and put it in my bag, and all my friends were like laughing at me, but I take everything if you can, try and grab it. So I put that on there, but I just need to write about going there. I went to see The Lion King finally, so I put some popcorn and stuff in movie night. We also went for more Thai after this, so we had Thai twice in a row, and I went with my friend to go and see The Lion King, and it was actually pretty good. I mean, don't get me started with this Lion King thing. It's live action. It's not live action, man. There's CGI. There's CGI animals that are talking. It's not live action. I have a proper issue with it. Live action is human beings. It's not CGI animals. It's just a different sort of animation technique. But I enjoyed it anyway. I thought it was pretty good. Long time since I've seen Lion King, so I couldn't really remember the storyline. So it's quite nice to watch that. This was the day I was at work, and we went to Neon Cactus, which is a place which does tacos, and it's like a nightclub on the night, but it's pretty much very kind of foodie in the daytime, and it was very nice. Yeah, went with work, and this is my dad's birthday, so I was stuck in this little sort of weird post-it note and wrote "Happy Birthday Dad" on it, and I gave him a ring and we had a chat. But I was at work, so I couldn't see him or anything. And look how cute this washi is. I got this sent by a pen pal. super duper cute. And then my friend dyed my hair for me, which is why it says be you not them, hair appointment, unicorn hair, don't care. I'm back to having my fully bright pink hair again, which I am super happy about because I was getting kind of sad that it had gone brown. But yeah, it's back to being bleached and pink and amazing, so it looks really good for my holiday. And then I got some bad news about my job on this page. So it says that's enough adulting for today, rest up, because I was done. I was literally so done with everything. So I was just like, I go on holiday in literally 5 days, I just don't give a shit anymore. Basically, so that's what that's about, which I will write about in a little bit more detail. But with things like this, I'm quite happy that I haven't shown everybody this journal with all the writing in, because actually there's a lot of things, shadow, there's a lot of things that have happened this month that I'm not very happy about, and I don't think it's very professional to put them online on an online platform. So I'm quite happy that I haven't written yet about these things to show you on here. And when I do put these pictures up onto Instagram, because I think these pages are really, really pretty, I'm going to blur the writing out so you can't read it. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this flip through. Sorry it's not fully completed, but I think you get the gist of it. What I'm going to be doing, as you can see, it's so fat now, is I'm going to be doing a Hello August page, and then I'm going to be writing up until the 5th in here. And then I'm going to be doing my travel notebook over when I'm away until about the 17th. And then on the 17th, I'm going to be doing a couple more pages in here. And then it's going to be, I'm basically away again. So that will be another journal. And then that's me done with this journal. September is a new journal, new start. And I'm going to be trying to catch up really in my creative journal, because I'm still at my birthday on that, and my birthday was in May. So I've got tons of catching up to do, but it's looking pretty good now. It's nearly full. I'm really happy I did this. I feel like now I've started to Fauxbonichi, I don't think I'll ever stop doing it, even though it's a little bit stressful trying to remember what I did in every single day. Actually looking back at it, it really is worth it. So I hope that I've inspired you to try and journal every day. And yeah, I will see you in 2.5 weeks time when I'm back off holiday, and I'll try and get you a video up. But August, you're probably not going to get many videos this month, so I haven't gone anywhere. I am just on holiday, having a lovely time and a very well-deserved break with lots of cocktails and relaxing and dancing around. So yeah, stick around. I hope you get to see my vlogging videos. I'm going to try and vlog on holiday, and I'm also going to be doing my my travel journal as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. You take care, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.